Hi friends, my name is Viv. Welcome to Viv's Yummytown. Today we'll be making 水煮鱼, literally water-boiled fish. It may sound bland and boring, but think twice because this is a dish created and loved in Chongqing, my hometown, where Sichuan peppercorn and pickled chilies are frequently used. In the Sichuan cold noodles video, we talked a little about 江湖菜, which roughly translates into the food of the folks. It refers to a less formal style of Sichuan cuisine originated in the Chongqing area, and boiled fish is one of the most well-known of such dishes outside of Sichuan, along with twice-cooked pork, upside-down steamed pork, yacai fried rice, etc. Boiled fish can be made with different fishes. Originally, grass carp was the fish of choice for the accessibility, juicy meat, and mild taste. Over time, the Chinese long-snout catfish, aka jiangtuan, became the most favorite choice because of its smooth, delicate texture and fewer bones. Jiangtuan is a pricey and seasonal ingredient even in China, so there are a lot of great substitutes. Look for any fish fillets that are relatively fatty, medium to medium firm in texture, and mild in taste. My personal favorite is farm-raised catfish fillets, which is what we'll be using today. Rinse and pat dry the fillets with a paper towel, then slice into each fillet at an angle to create a 1/4 inch to a 1/3 inch thick slices. Then we'll use the velveting technique to better flavor the fish and improve the texture. First, we make a liquid mix of water, salt, and vodka, and then slowly massage the liquid into the fish. Adding cooking wine to meats is a technique frequently used in Chinese cooking to remove the unpleasant, gamey, or fishy taste in meats. The scientific method is called the esterification reaction, which happens between the fatty acid in the meat ingredient and the alcohol in the cooking wine. Because of vodka's grain base and very mild taste, it works great as a substitute for cooking wine. Add the liquid in 3 batches and massage till thoroughly absorbed. Then add in the cornstarch. Mix to coat the slices evenly and set aside. The starch coat will then seal the moisture inside. Julienne the onion, roughly cut the garlic and ginger, and move to the stove. Bring the wok to medium-high heat and heat the wok up. Pour in the oil and rock the wok gently to coat the wok. Feel at about a foot above the surface of the oil. You'll know it's ready when you can feel what is comparable to sticking your hand into direct sunlight on the low to mid-80s summer day. That's when you add the aromatics in. Stir for 2.5 minutes. Turn the heat off. Keep stirring till the oil comes down. Then drain the oil into a container and leave the aromatics in the wok. Turn heat back on high, add 4 cups of filtered water, and bring to boil. Once the water is boiling, remove the aromatics and add the bean sprouts into the boiling water. Prepare your plating bowl, one that has enough volume and depth to hold not only the fish and bean sprouts, but also the oil that you set aside. Once the water is back to boiling, roughly drain the bean sprouts and lay them out onto the plating bowl. Add the fish slices into the boiling wok. Gently stir to break the slices apart. Once the water is back to boiling, turn heat off. Roughly drain the fish slices and distribute them over the bean sprouts. Be gentle when you do this because the fish is very delicate. Then pour the water out and bring the wok back to high heat. Once the wok is smoking, pour in the oil saved aside from earlier. Again, feel at about a foot above the surface of the oil until you feel what is comparable to direct sunlight on the low to mid-80s summer day, and add in the dried chilies and Sichuan peppercorns. Stir for about 2 minutes, turn heat off, and immediately pour the hot chili oil over the plated fish and bean sprouts. What I love about this dish is the juicy, tender fish with just a tiny hint of mala to keep me going back for more. I'm not gonna lie, I recorded this video after dinner and still managed to eat the whole plate with 0 difficulty or regret. Thanks again for visiting Viv's Yummytown. I'm Viv, a Sichuan-born Chinese food addict who just can't stop talking about food. It'll make my day if you subscribe and stay connected with me. Either way, I'm happy you visited today and hope to see you again very soon.